How are you, Bob?
I'm good, Rich, and it's appropriate that I would be on with you because
Yes.
you have chided me now and then good-naturedly. Are you on Twitter yet? What would it take? What would have to happen before you were ever on Twitter? And late last night, and then again this morning when I woke up, dozens of texts, some claiming it must be real, some saying this can't be true.
Yes.
And one said, this is the best indication that hell has frozen over since the '04 Red Sox or the 2016 Cubs. But I am here to assure you and everybody else that the fires of hell are still very much blazing because I am absolutely not on Twitter. They have taken the bogus account down. And I began thinking, what would I have to do before I ever deigned to be on Twitter? What, like binge watch The Real Housewives of Orange County? Hire Rudy Giuliani as my personal attorney? Make a return trip to Sochi just for the nostalgia of the Pink Eye episode? Star in a sequel to Basketball? Or just for you, Rich.
Yes, Bob.
Make a special trip to the NFL Combine. All those things will happen before I'm ever on Twitter.
I mean, a prequel to Basketball would be pretty epic.
Prequel. I like it.
Yeah, you know what? I have to admit that. If the Zucker brothers asked me to do a sequel, especially with Al Michaels at my side, to Basketball, it must be done. I owe it to the American public. Same thing. If Lance Crowther and Chris Rock say we're going back to the well with Pootie Tang, I'm there as well.
Wa-da-tah.
Wa-da-tah, my brother. Wa-da-tah.
Okay, so this is the real Bob Costas. We can confirm that now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Twitter needs that.
Oh my gosh! I mean, of all the things in the world. So did you? Your son tweeted it out that this is not you, and then he did actually add some sort of caveat to make sure that just in case my dad is, had a complete transformation personality in the last 12 hours. But there he is. By the way, your son's avatar, I don't know if you're aware of this, Bob, on Twitter.
I am.
Okay. His avatar is Willie McGee, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, because he grew up in St. Louis, and when he was a kid and first loving baseball, Willie McGee was a big star with the Cardinals. He's beloved in St. Louis, so Willie McGee is his avatar. Keith doesn't go on Twitter very much, but in this case, he had to rush to his Twitter account to set the record.
But it does appear that he did text you the screen grab of the Twitter account asking you what you want for Christmas. That's what that looks like. He put up on his page. Right there, Bob.
Which makes no sense, because ordinarily he would just call me or text me.
There you go.
With that question.
Okay, very good. Now, is the one tweet that came out from the fake Bob Costas you, that to me indicated 1,000% this was not you. Are you aware of what this person was tweeting out in your name, Bob?
Not really, except when I saw the first screen grab that Keith sent to me.
Yes.
One tip-off should be, look, I'm a reasonably humble and self-effacing guy.
Yes.
But would I knowingly shortchange myself 7 Emmys? The guy couldn't even get the number of Emmys right.
Exactly.
I said that. I said 21 seems a little light.
I knew it.
Right? You're going to pull a scam. Get your ducks in a row.
That is fantastic. No, he tweeted out.
21 seemed light.
He tweeted out. This person tweeted out the real Bob Costas' NFL power rankings 1 through 5 currently in the NFL. Which to me is
that actually shows that he might have.
Yes.
Maybe it's a she. Who knows? This person might actually have a twisted sense of humor, because as you know, Rich, with all due respect to my past history with it, to all the people in the NFL I admire and respect, you know that I have no idea how to rank teams 1 through 5 in 2020 in the NFL. If my life depended on naming the coach of every NFL team and their starting quarterback, I'd begin making out my will and testament.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Okay, so and the account's down now, and so this sordid episode is now complete, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What a dark day it was.
Although I'll tell you this though, Bob, we've been talking about it here. We think this is the crowning achievement of your career. We think this is the This is the capstone of the career. This is essentially your egot. Okay, you have the Emmys, 28 of them, right? To be accurate. You've got that's the E. The G is we decided to go with the Gowdy Award to prove that you're not in just one but two professional sports halls of fame. Okay, that's the one that you got. Okay,
yes.
The O is Olympics, right? And T is Twitter impersonation. I mean, that's
wow.
That's it. That's your EGOT, Bob.
Yeah,
what do you think?
That pretty very clever, and that pretty much does finish it out. I ought to think of this like Ted Williams' homer in his last at bat, like Jordan's final shot for the Bulls in Utah to win the title. This is like walk-off stuff. You don't come back out. There's no encore. It's over. It's like Johnny Carson. He never came back.
That's right.
He bid everybody a very heartfelt good night.
That's
they
right.
all wondered what he'd do next.
Right.
He didn't do anything. But he's still Johnny Carson.
And whoever created @real_Bob Costas is like the Bette Midler singing you out. Pretty much is what you're saying. Right there.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Oh, my gosh.
I'm now looking at it in an entirely different light.
See, that's what I figured you should do. Bob, I appreciate the time. It is not you. That was never you. It would never be you. Does that sum it up?
Pretty much.
All right, Bob. Best to Jill. Thanks for the call. You take care.
All right, best to Susie. Thanks.
You got
Happy holidays.
You
Bye.
same to you. There's Bob Costas, everybody. That's
Bob.
the real one. I have not laughed that hard in quite some time.
That's great. That's great.
Would he shortchange himself 7 hours?
That was fantastic. That's the first thing I said.
Yeah, seems
I
like
didn't have the heart to tell
number was
Bob.
wrong.
I didn't have the heart to tell Bob that the reason why it was 21 Emmys is because that's what it is on Wikipedia.
I mean, exactly. It's like fix that.
And how about
the internet's version of official information? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.